Hey guys, you probably haven't heard from me for a while. I've been out in the sun today. I got a little sunburnt after we've had this wild weather of freezing rain a week ago, down limbs and trees and all these things, power outages all across the province, into plus 25-degree weather today. Beautiful, sunny, balmy. Thankfully, all the power has been restored in the province, and things are mediating themselves, and April weather. It's kind of interesting. Spring weather is always interesting, but there's not an indication the slightest that it's not extreme weather. It is kind of, you can 100% classify this as being abnormal weather conditions in the springtime. There's no way you can't. Anyway, I'm talking today about SPAC Union dues and ideals that are going on now as far as the CRA national workers taking strike mandates with their union representatives for, as a representative of SPAC. It's funny because I prefaced this by reading in some university newspapers. The same actual union was representing teacher assistants and administrative employees and housing employees, building employees for the universities. They've been working with SPAC for a while to try and get some wage increases here. I think it's been at both Concordia and McGill. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to do that. The union doesn't seem to have the same kind of sway or power it once did. And the Teacher Association, the Teachers Assistants Association, created a new union in Quebec to hopefully better represent them. So we'll see how that goes. I read about that this week or last week. And of late, now this SPAC Union again is now representing, and it makes sense maybe why I didn't work with the teachers union, the teachers representatives, because they have a major strike for CRA workers on the board, right? Taxation associates, admin, administrative associates, again, building, maintenance, facility staffing, and stuff like this, wanting wage increases over 3 years, I think, of like 4 to 5%. They've actually asked for 8%. They're entitled to 2%. And then there's kind of like a trimester, 3-year kind of cyclic ideal of how much percentage they would get each year. So anyway, it's interesting. That union, I would say federally though, the SPAC that's coming in with the CRA union, it's not really a joke this time around. They're asking for quite a bit. There's going to be some grievances and strong associatable things. They're also asking for work from home clause mandates and opportunities to try and help, the strength of their union to handle putting grievances on the table, to have different work conditions for themselves as well, which may be considered more ideal, I guess. But I'm mentioning this because I did preface, like I said, before I came to know this, I read about SPAC representing these teachers' assistants in Quebec at Concordia and McGill, and I've heard about this before. This union's trying to, advocate for stronger, salaries for themselves. Sorry, drawing a blank. And they haven't had much luck, so they actually dropped that union. But the union now is a strong focal on the CRA. So they've lost the Teachers Association here in Quebec, but now they're really representing the CRA. So that union's not going to be a joke. They're going to go at you guys full force as far as representing CRA employees, and it's not allocated in the budget. They've actually been running over budget as far as payment increases to these certain federal employees. So that should be interesting to watch because with a union and power and any kind of other associable things going on, you'll still deal with it, but you have to keep in mind that the Teachers Union Association went and created their own union, separate from SPAC now, to be more strengthened for their cause, but also that's just going to fire up SPAC with CRA employees for a stronger mandate against the federal government. So, anyway, that should be interesting. Bye.